compare the three horrible booking decisions made by WWE on Bash in Berlin, because this was a show that everyone was looking forward to. We knew international shows are just bangers because of it's in an afternoon show with a hot crowd with 5 really good matches. WWE premium live events always hit, and this show was no different. But unfortunately, though, the company made 3 mistakes. 3 mistakes I thought they shouldn't have. It was really a layup kind of show, yet they somehow, some way, found a way to fumble it. And we want to talk about it here because it opened with Cody Rhodes retaining the undisputed WWE Championship over Kevin Owens, and it closed with Gunther retaining the World Championship over Randy Orton in a classic. People are still talking about Gunther versus Randy Orton, and I want to start at number 3. Another very marquee type of match was CM Punk Drew McIntyre. It was a strap match, a implement that was used by Drew McIntyre at first. A couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, he took off his belt and started whipping Punk with it. But Punk took it away and started using it himself, right? So you have this rematch from SummerSlam in which Seth Rollins had been the special guest referee for it. And it was a good match, but the booking flaw in that match was the whole bracelet thing, where Punk continuously tried to get back his freaking bracelet given to him by AJ Lee and his dog Larry, right? And that cost him in the end. Drew McIntyre goes over. They book a rematch here at Bash in Berlin. It was a very good match. I actually enjoyed their strap match a heck of a lot more than I did the SummerSlam match. Unfortunately, though, I did not like the finish of this match. They had Punk go over with 4 GTSs, okay? So he hit 2, and then he started hitting the buckles, right, to get the lights to turn on green, and then he hit 2 more. That was a mistake. Why are we hitting 4 GTSs? Like, first of all, it comes across as WWE 2K video game spam. It depletes the purpose of the GTS, and it takes away from it when he beats a guy with it once, right? Are you saying that move only works on certain people in certain moments? And if not, you have to hit it multiple times instead of one? I didn't like that. I thought that was just, It took me out of the match. It's no different when, like, they do spots where it's finish, where you get a finisher, pin attempt. You get a finisher, pin attempt. Now, I'm going to go for my finisher. Now, you're going to counter, and then I'm going to go for my finisher, and then you're going to hit it, and then we're going to do a pin attempt, and like, we do all these false finishes. It's just annoying to me. That was just my takeaway on that. Number 2, it was the opener. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. Look, everyone and their mother knew that Cody Rhodes was not losing this title in this match to Kevin Owens. You knew it, I knew it, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue with is the fact that we didn't get anything out of it. Think about it. They had a epic story arc to this feud, right? The story was this. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, good friends. Kevin Owens didn't want the championship match. Cody Rhodes went to bat for him. He got the championship match. You knew Kevin Owens may turn heel on Cody Rhodes in this moment. You just didn't know when. Was it going to be during the build-up? Was it going to be after the match? Instead, they have Cody Rhodes beat Kevin Owens in a very good opener. Yet, after the match, they shake hands, raise arms, and Michael Cole is saying Solo Sikoa is next in line. So, Kevin Owens, he gets a title program in which he comes across as a weak, insecure type of guy. He puts over Cody Rhodes, and he's A-okay with it afterwards. Like, what are we doing? Why? And why are we going back to Cody Rhodes Solo Sikoa? That's a SummerSlam rematch. The only reason that Solo Sikoa lost that match, not cleanly, was because it was Roman Reigns returning to start a program with Solo Sikoa. So are they just going to do Cody versus Solo at Bad Blood on October 5th, and then Roman returns and screws over Solo again? Or returning Solo babyface? Like, what are we doing? And then that leads to War Games with the Bloodline Civil War? What are we doing? And then, in the meantime, what is Kevin Owens doing? What is Cody Rhodes doing? You had a built-in just layup of, okay, Cody Rhodes goes over Kevin Owens. Maybe you do it where Cody he doesn't get the squeaky clean win. Maybe it's a little controversial, and Kevin Owens gets mad, or it's just a clean finish, and Kevin Owens gets mad, and he absolutely destroys Cody Rhodes after the match. It turns Kevin Owens, who needs a bolt of lightning in that character, a heel turn in which he portrays a better heel than a babyface would do. Then you go into Bad Blood October 5th, and you have Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and it writes itself. And you can still go back to Solo Sikoa, Cody Rhodes if you really wanted to at a later date, right? You still got Saudi Arabian Crown Jewel in November. You still have Survivor Series. You still have Royal Rumble. Like, what? We're just missing opportunities, aren't we? Okay, well, that's what we're doing then. Fine. Number one, this was the biggest takeaway that I took away from this show, and I think you should as well. It was Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair winning the tag team titles from Alba Fire and Isla Dawn instead of Jade Cargill turning heel. Why? Why are we going back to another women's tag team title run for these two? Why? Okay, I get it, and I praise WWE for when Jade signed, they took their time, they made her signing very big. They sent her down to the Performance Center for a few months. They trained her, and then they call her up to the main roster, and instead of pushing her as a dominant heel or a dominant single star, they pair her up with one of the most beloved WWE stars in Bianca Belair. They put her in a tag team, and they win the tag team titles. They lose the tag team titles a few months ago to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. They lose a rematch on SmackDown. They beat them like a drum in singles matches on television. And then now we're putting the titles back on Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair for them to lose to who? Right? And oh, by the way, this tag team, look, they were doing good things when they were tag team champions, but they kind of fell off a cliff after they didn't have the titles. They're just there. They're not really special anymore. So instead of doing a heel turn that you could lead into Bad Blood or Saudi Arabia or Survivor Series, you don't have Jade Cargill turn heel after the match and attack Bianca Belair and set up a feud in a match that both stars want. They've publicly talked about. Fans have talked about wanting to see this match in this feud. Yet you put the titles back on them so they can have another meaningless tag team title run in which no one really wants. Why? Like, what are we waiting on? Are you waiting to do Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania? Is that what we're waiting on? I don't know. I think you're going to cool them off way before we get to Mania if you do that, right? Like, they're going to have to really jumpstart these two and their tag team titles runs. Let me know down in the comments there below. What do you think? Did you agree with the booking decisions on this card? What match did you like? What match did you not like? What finish did you like? What finish did you not like? Give me your own top three. I'd love to hear it down in the comments there below. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.